Hello, everybody, and welcome to the PanelCast. This is episode 296. I'm your host, AJ, and next to me is Freddie, I guess, and Mario. Mario's a lot more here than Freddie is.
He's
apparently.
definitely a lot more awake than I am.
This episode, we are going to be talking about War Machine. Ellen Richardson?
Yes.
Richardson. And his new Netflix movie that is up that came out a couple weeks ago. We're going to be talking about that. We've got a couple new trailers that came out this week. Spider-Man Brand New Day, Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord, as well as Dune Part 3 all came out this week, and we're going to be reviewing those trailers as well as bringing you the AEW match of the week. So we have a fun-filled episode. It's nice not to be doing it by myself again this week.
I was sick.
Last week was very lonely and very sad and scary.
I'm sorry. I was very sick and very almost dead.
But I got through it. So let's get started. Let's talk about War Machine. That's right. Freddie, did you get to watch this?
Oh, yeah. It was a great movie. At first, when you guys mentioned it, I thought it was from Disney, so I thought it was going to be about War Machine.
Oh, like Iron Man War Machine?
Yep.
Like Rhodey?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, so Disney show, blah, blah, blah. And then I was pleasantly surprised what I was given.
War Machine is a movie that kind of came out of nowhere. At least I'm not one of those guys that I don't watch a lot of live TV, so I don't see a lot of commercials or trailers or any of that stuff. So I didn't see a lot of fanfare for this. So I don't know if there was any. I definitely didn't see a lot of trailers leading up to it online or on the news sites or anything like that. So when I did hear about it and saw the trailer for it initially, I was pleasantly surprised and thought, wow, this looks like a cool movie. I'll go check it out. So I watched it, loved it, and immediately told everybody it was homework. I made everybody in the group watch it because I thought it was a really cool movie. War Machine is basically a movie that's divided into 3 parts. And the overall film is basically about how Ellen Richardson is the surviving brother of a pair of brothers who go through a tragic death at the beginning of the movie. And Alan Richardson is just trying to achieve their brother's dream of becoming an Army Ranger. And this film kind of covers that. However, it's only the first 2 parts that cover that part. It's the 3rd part that drops the bomb that the trailer already gave away. There's an alien invasion that's happening throughout all of this. So as an ex-military, ex-army guy that trained did the Ranger training himself, watching this film brought back all kinds of flashbacks. And all it did was remind me of how old I am and how I can't do any of that crap anymore. And how I did everything they did in the movie. And I used to be able to do that stuff. I just can't do it anymore. And so that's what the whole movie was. And I cried and I hated the movie and I didn't ever want to watch it again.
Till next time.
Right. No, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Who do we get a like from? Oh, Jean. Hi, Mom. All right. So I thoroughly enjoyed the film. I thought it was really awesome and really well done. It's one of the few films where it is done in thirds, but in such a way that those slices of pie are so definitive that you can tell exactly when the next piece of the pie is coming into. Like it's divided into 3 parts. The first part is the brothers and the motivation. The second part is the drive and going through Ranger training, and then the 3rd part is the alien invasion and the attack. So it's so divided up and it's so easy to tell those divisions that you can actually decide if you want to go through and skip to the next part or not, or go through this part again in a rewatch. It's that easy to get through. I thought the character development was fun. I thought the assigning of numbers instead of having to learn their names was really cool.
Which made it harder for me to remember who was who in terms of numbers, because I was like, oh yeah, that's number 2. No.
Right. When I was in there, it was last names, but we took a rank away. we took your rank away, and we just all we knew was last names. So, trust me, officers told you anyway, even though they weren't allowed to. Stupid officers. Anyway, moving on. So I liked the movie. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of action. It was good story, good everything altogether. And so because of that, I enjoyed it. The only part I didn't like was maybe the last 2 minutes, because at that point it felt like an army recruiting movie.
Yep.
Otherwise, the rest of the movie felt like a well put together, well thought out, great action film. And then the last 2 minutes, you're like, oh shit, I need to go join the army now. Because that's literally what it becomes, is a recruitment video. So because of that, my review would give, it's going to hurt the review status. Otherwise, I would have given it shining 5 little Richards all the way across. But it's going to hurt the review status when I finally do give it the rating. But I want to hear what Freddie had to think of the movie first.
So when I first initially heard about it, I didn't look into anything. I didn't see any of the previews. I didn't know exactly what I was getting into. I saw the poster for it right there, but I didn't actually pay attention to the fact that there was a giant robot behind him. So to me, the beginning of the movie felt just like it was just going to be your average military movie, Band of Brothers type thing. So I was like, man, okay, well, not my full cup of tea, but I can still watch it. And then when it got to the actual War Machine, that's when I got pleasantly surprised. I got really hooked on everything. I'm like, oh, I was already paying attention, but man, this made me pay even more attention. Like everything that was going on was just so action packed. The machine looked awesome. The action scenes were awesome. The deaths were awesome. But yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised by the whole thing. I actually want to see more of it. I definitely want to watch it again.
Yeah, I want to see if it goes on. You know, if they were to do a sequel, it'd be an easy sequel to make, I think. But I wouldn't want to see part 2. They're at another basic training camp, and for it to happen all over again. You know what I mean? I want to see the story continue on from here, as opposed to it happening again.
Like if they did a miniseries about that, like what's going on in a different location, that would make sense. But as a full-blown movie, yeah, I want to see the continuation of the next part of the invasion, because I don't think we know anything about them other than the robots.
Right.
So
yeah, we got no backstory, no nothing, where they came from, anything. All we know is that a spaceship landed, and out came a metal autonomous robot, and it just started messing people up.
Which was hilarious, because when I first saw its legs, it looked humanoid to me. So I was like, man, that thing got some thick legs. Looks sexy. And then I was like, nope, they just normal legs. No more robotic legs. I'm also trying to murder. I'm trying to murder AJ, so that got close. Seriously, that's what I saw when I first saw its legs. I'm like, damn.
Only Freddy would be drooling over. Man, that robot is thick.
With 2 C's.
Freddy. I don't know I can't recover from that. I don't know where to go from there. What do I say?
Agree with me.
Hello, everybody that's tuning in. If you're watching us on wherever you're watching, please feel free to ask us questions, comment, reply. Did you get to watch War Machine? What did you think of it? Add in your comments and concerns as well.
And if you haven't watched it, definitely watch it.
Yeah, then you need to check it out. It's a lot of fun and something we should all be. It's on Netflix. I'm sure everybody already has Netflix, so go check it out. It was cool to see Keenan Lonsdale in the movie, because I haven't seen him since The Flash on WB. He played Wally West.
Oh, okay.
And so it was cool to see Hawk and Wally West in the same movie. Alan Richardson having played Hawk in Titans. So, Hawk and Dove.
Oh, okay. That's what I was like. Hawk and Dove? Or am I thinking of a different Hawk? Yeah.
Hawk.
Yeah.
Hank, whatever his name is. Hank Hawk.
Hawk and Hank.
Stupid name. Hank Hawk.
Like so close to the name. just give it away, why don't you?
Yeah, so it's cool to see those guys in the movie again. Seeing him act, I haven't seen him in a long time. A lot of controversy had surrounded him, so it was cool to see him out there. You know, Dennis Quaid was in the movie. I can't stand the guy anymore because of his. Let me take a quick aside. A couple of weeks ago, I had come on and personally said something about. I made a political comment, and I don't want FP to be a place where you hear those political comments coming anymore. You're surrounded by them every day. You're inundated by them every day, and I want this to be a place where you can come and not worry about those kind of comments in your reviews and stuff. So I apologize for that kind of stuff. I won't let my personal feelings do that anymore. I want FP to be a friendly, happy place, not a political place. So that's what I've been trying to do. So forgive me. Dennis Quaid is in this film, and he does a good job. And luckily, he's only in it for like 5 minutes, so I don't have to stand him too much. But it's Dennis Quaid. You know, he hams it up as much as he can. Esai Morales did a better job in the film, so it's cool to see Deathstroke in the film. Esai Morales played Deathstroke in Titans. So, you know, Deathstroke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Slade.
Yeah, Slade Wilson.
Yep.
Not Wade Wilson, Slade Wilson.
Yep.
So they had all kinds of DC heroes up in this movie. But if you get a chance, check it out. It's on Netflix now. So let's move on from that, shall we?
Goodbye, legs.
Let's give it a review first. Because of the last 2 minutes of the film and the straight up army plug and the need to and recruitment video at the end, it hurt the review of this film. So because of that, I'm going to give it 4 Little Richards on my rating scale. What do you think?
For me, I actually want to give it a 5 because I didn't even think about it being a recruitment film at that last part. So for me, it was just like, oh man.
Freddie gave it a perfect score. So that should tell you something right there, you guys.
Like I said, I'm not an army movie person, so that almost hurt it to where it would have been way lower. But when it came out to the machine, I was like, yep, this guy's gonna carry them whole movie.
All righty then. So let's move on, and we're gonna watch this trailer.
Our target is a syndicate leader. He is associated with several criminal organizations. And proficient with a laser sword.
Hold on, we're gonna start this.
Our target is a syndicate leader. He is associated with several criminal organizations. And proficient.
Wow. Okay.
Short trailer.
So we will not be watching the trailer today. Sorry about that, guys. Why don't we try this one instead? Well, that's fairly embarrassing. It would appear none of the trailers I had signed up for us today are going to work. So in the meantime, I'm going to try to do this last one. Hopefully this works, and then I'm just going to look these up and find another way for you.
I can't believe our first day at MIT. MJ, come on. Pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
What the hell, Frank? You just hit me!
Really? Well, we were having all kinds of technical difficulties today on our end. I apologize for that. Let me see what I can do here. All of us have bad days sometimes, people. It happens. Nope. Doesn't seem like we're going to get any video working today. It's all Freddy's fault.
I'm sorry.
Let's see if we can do this one. Let's try and do the AEW Wrestling Match of the Week. Okay, we'll try that. Now, this week saw a lot of AEW wrestling going on between Collision and what's the other show? Revolution? No. No.
I don't remember.
Dynamite. Between Collision and Dynamite, there was a lot of wrestling going on. And then ROH and CMLL put on their pay-per-view Final Battle this weekend, as well as AEW's Revolution pay-per-view happened in Los Angeles. All of which provided so much great wrestling that it was impossible for me to find a match of the week out of all the matches that went on. But I think I did. And it's only because this match got my respect. Because it told a great David and Goliath story about a little guy versus a big giant guy and perseverance over it. The match saw perfect wrestling, perfect form, and at no point was there a dull moment in the match, which is what I really appreciate. So here we go. Speedball Mike Bailey versus Mark Davis. Let's see if we can get this video to work. No, I get no videos to work this week. That's awesome. All right, so we get no videos to work this week, guys. Sorry about all that. I wonder if I can do... This is what we do when we're on the fly. We're going to try to do this with Doom. Here we go.
What will we name her?
Her name should be Ganima. She'll need to be strong, like her mother. What if it's a boy?
I would name him Leto. So he would have the wisdom of his grandfather.
War feeds on itself. Di malasciuti elisni, ru elisni elisni, rudi elisni, delaharuti. The more I fight, the more our enemies fight back. I'm doing the best I can to protect my family. How did Father do it?
Your father never started a war.
I'm not afraid to die. But I must not die Yet.
There you have it, Dune Part 3, the trailer. That's coming out here real soon. I'm fairly excited about it. What do you think, Freddie?
Looks pretty good. I haven't actually watched any of the other two, so if I watch that, I definitely got to watch the other two. But from what I could see so far, it looks really, really good.
Fans of the Dune franchise, if you're out there right now watching on the show, chime in on the chat room. Tell us what you think and let us know if you're excited for this or not. I know I am. And I also don't know where the rest of my screen went, so give me a second. I'm excited because it looks really cool. Visually, it looks awesome. But that was never a problem with Dune. You know, visuals, they always nailed it. Yeah. I'm having technical difficulties on my end. Don't mind me. I'm still here. But I'm reaching the level of frustration. So I'm going to switch over to the Darth Maul trailer that I finally found. So let's go ahead and check that out, shall we? If I can. If my computer allows me to. No, I'm not allowed to right now. Awesome. So this is spectacular. Let's try this out. Nope. Can't even. There it goes. There we are. Here we go. Here we are. We're going to watch Maul Shadow Lord.
Times have changed. I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is. See things from a new perspective.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question. And I offer you an opportunity.
Maul.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive, but do not live. The Emperor wants you dead. Chains can be broken.
Hang on!
And empires can be shattered.
What's being touted as the first Star Wars horror story, Maul Shadow Lord, is coming out very soon, and I am very amped to see it. What do you think, Freddie?
It looks very interesting. I know nothing about it, so tell me a bit about it. What's it about?
I don't know. You saw the trailer?
I know, but I want you to tell me some more. But no, actually, no.
Back in the days, Darth Maul ran the Shadow Empire. You know, we saw that in the Solo movie, how he was part of the Crimson Dawn. I think it was Crimson Dawn. Criminal empire. And so this is him getting to that.
Oh, okay.
Coming from the pit after having been in, what was it, showing up in where he fought Ahsoka again and then dies. This is before that.
Oh, okay.
So it shows how he ascended all that power, got there, and then leads up to the fight with Ahsoka.
Nice. Yeah, because there's still a lot of Star Wars I have not watched, so figure just a little bit of info helps, and it did.
Shame on you for not having watched that much Star Wars.
It was starting to get a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
Star Wars is a lot.
So
All right, I was finally able to pull up that video I've been looking for, the Speedball Mike Bailey versus Mark Davis match. I'm going to go ahead and give that to you guys right now. Hope you enjoy it. And here we go. And play.
And now Davis, a BT bomb, covers 1, 2.
It was all that Speedball Mike Bailey could do to get out of that. It took every ounce of energy. Whoa, and he got nailed in the side of the head, Excalibur.
Lunging elbow strike from Dunkzilla Mark Davis, who now the gut wrench hoists up Bailey, but Bailey finds his feet. Speedball attempting a backslide, but Davis clutching onto the top rope. Oh! The heel catching her at the base of the neck. 1, 2. Nope. Davis able to escape and answers with an enziguri of his own. Now Davis.
I am shocked Davis recovered from that spin kick to the back of the head so quickly.
Oh, Davis!
Oh, that's it.
Spike Speedball. 2, 3. No!
Again, this kid's determination. There's something else, so he gets kicked in the face.
Davis pops it up. No, Speedball reverses work on Rana. 2. No, Davis barely able to kick out Speedball. The pump, the knees. And Speedball Mike Bailey now with a chance. Landed flush on Mark Davis. And Tony, you called for it earlier. Now Speedball Mike Bailey. Weapon on target and for the win.
Match. Speedball Mike Bailey.
As I said, there was a ton of great wrestling going on this weekend, and to nail it down to just one match was just impossible. But that had to have been one of my favorite matches from the weekend, nonstop from top to bottom. That match went on for like a little over 20 minutes, and it was that kind of action that you saw in that clip alone that lasted the entire match. And they just went after each other. And it was a classic story of how little Mike Bailey had to fight and fight and fight and chop and chop and chop down on Mark Davis like he did in order to get that victory. And you saw a little bit, just a little snippet of that in that clip right there. So
yeah, it was a good match right there. I mean, just seeing that kick to the back of the neck, man, he had to reach real high for that.
Yeah. So very impressive match too. So, and for like I said, the last piece of the puzzle for today, I finally found the Spider-Man brand new day official trailer. So here we go. Yay. Official day. Brand new trailers. Yay. So we're going to watch that real quick. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Nope.
Oh, no.
Okay. No, we're not. The computer is having issues, everybody. I apologize. Well, look. Oh, there we go. Here we go.
We got this. Last one. Then you can take a nap.
Boom. Boom.
I can't believe our first day at MIT. MJ, come on. Pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
The hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Quit your whimpering. Suit yourself. Mother.
Go home!
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me?
Oh, God.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
There you have it. Spider-Man Brand New Day, the new trailer. Looks exciting. What do you think, Freddie?
Very good. I'm excited about seeing Punisher in there.
Yeah, I know that they had to tone down his role as far as violence and language and all that stuff going into the film, but I know that he's very excited and it's going to be a lot of fun to see him in there. Everything I've seen so far looks really cool. The only thing I can say that looks weird are the cinematics. It looks really different, the way things are shot and the way things are framed and stuff, but I kind of like it. Something different than what we're used to seeing. You know, the same old stuff after a while gets bland and dry. So, I don't know. I'm excited for it.
Me too. Like, I want to know what's going to happen, especially after the last movie. I'm waiting to see what happens this time around.
As am I. Well, that about wraps it up for this week, guys. Thanks again. Sorry for all the technical difficulties we had to deal with. We'll try to have all that fixed before the next episode. Please remember, this Saturday, we will be live from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. streaming our Spring Horror Live Draw. I've already seen some of the preliminary sketches. These look completely amazing. You will be so impressed with what's coming up and the ideas that these guys have. 1 to 4 p.m. this Saturday, we will be drawing live things that remind you of horror and scary stuff that happens in the spring. You know, we just had Friday the 13th, so who knows what inventive things these guys can come up with. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you tune in here for binpanel.com. Freddie, do you have anything to say before we say goodbye?
Yep, just have a great day. And hope you enjoyed our show.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week. And I'll see you again on Saturday. Don't forget. Bye.